Good games, everybody. Good games. Demon Slayer movie is gone for pretty much everybody. I'm looking at the group chat right now. Status report. GOT Games, down. Freshest Anime, down. Nicholas Light, down. Studio Gek, down. React Pack, down. Kaka TV, still up. Why? Because I don't really have motion like them. Maybe it's because I uploaded the video, you know, late, a day late. I didn't have the video edited and ready to fucking get it uploaded as soon as, you know, the movie dropped. But I think it's only a matter of time until my Demon Slayer movie also goes down. Nicholas Light just made a quick video updating people on what's going on. And, you know, like, again, it's been a nice run, but they're not playing nice like Chainsaw Man movie. At least we got to farm a little bit of what happened. Let's watch this video and then I'll explain to you what the next steps are going to be.
That's me acting surprised that everybody's Demon Slayer Infinity Castle reactions are now striked off YouTube, including...
Not mine, which is, again, not really a flex. I say it's actually embarrassing if your video hasn't been taken down just yet. Because, like, that means, like, you're not, like, even the target. Like, you didn't make enough noise. Like, when Sony in Japan, you know, went in and was like, who's got these movie reactions? What can I say? I'm just a mob character in the background.
Mine. What do you know? The #1 Infinity Castle reaction on
#1
was strike down. It's deleted. It's
How many views did he have actually? In that like first day? How much views? Does anyone know how many views it was at?
gone. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm not
150K? God damn.
gonna sit here and cry and complain about fair use and copyright. Most of y'all don't give a fuck about that.
220? 220,000 views? God damn.
Telling y'all why it's fair use, and then you'll have a bunch of idiots in the comments saying, "Oh, it's not yours. You shouldn't be able to react to it." Meanwhile, all
Yeah, again, and then the worst part is it's not even like the random people that just backseat you because they hate reaction content. It's the actual content creator. Again, I'm not gonna name it, but there is this fucking actual schizo fat retard whose favorite word is grifter. It's just so pointless to even acknowledge that, like, delusional clown. I've never seen any creator actually fucking lick the boot of corporations and go actively against other reaction channels. Again, I've explained why I don't want anything to do with that individual. And that's why I, like, blocked him and move on, and that's why he's fucking crying about me and Nick and grifter! Like, actually fucking diabolical. At the end of the day, if you're uploading the movie onto YouTube, literally just a raw file, that is a DMCA copyright strike. You're not transforming. There's no fair use there. Your intent is to upload and act as a source in replacement of the market, you know, content. That's not it. When you actually put in the fucking effort to transform the content, deliver reactions in whatever way you do, whether it be emotional appeal, commentary, analysis, you have now changed that. There is grounds to actually argue against that in court. Here's the thing though, Japan doesn't care, right? These companies don't give a fuck. They would rather shoot themselves in the foot and kill free advertisement for a movie that's been out for fucking 10 months already because they're just stuck in dinosaur days, Old Testament fucking chaotic rules. And not only that, fair use literally, I don't think is even like a thing in Japan. It's a North American like feature. No one's foolish enough to actually pursue this shit in the court of law. Everyone just copyright strikes, whether it be to kind of scare people off and to not cover their content or whatever. We've gone through this over and over again. Like Sony Music Entertainment Japan, you know, is the content remove. They, I think, went for Dan Da Dan and Dress Up Darling and some random stuff last summer. I remember that. I remember, I think Freshest Anime and Alana Misako got their Dress Up Darling reactions taken down because of the music, you know, within it. There was also, what was it? I think there was a Danny Moda. Danny Moda was the only content creator that I think got taken down for Dan Da Dan reactions, even though he was doing English dub. Anyways, this has been an issue. There has been resolutions. It's not a big deal. It's just an update to let people know, man, that this shit's gonna go away, and in 10 business days, it'll be back.
they do is watch reaction content. So go and fuck off. The adults are talking. So it's no secret, but this movie was probably the most important and biggest reaction for most anime YouTubers. Most channels that you watch, all the reactions are gone. So what happens now? What do we do from here?
We wait 10 business days.
If you're a channel watching this, appeal that shit. It'll be back up within like the next 10 business days. So YouTube's probably not going to see all of our Demon Slayer Infinity Castle
If you're appealing, again, the written portion, do not acknowledge fault. If you say, I'm sorry, I won't do this again, you've lost. The system will automatically reject your counter notifications. I've covered this topic at length. Go check the fucking playlist, whether it be the community. I don't know. I've done so many of these where I literally show you a script of how to send in a counter notification. What is it? I have worked within fair use. I have transformed the content, audio, visual, edit. It is completely different experience for the source material. This video is not meant to act to replace the source material. This is not a market replacement. It is protected under fair use. This company goes out and abuses the YouTube copyright system and has taken down videos in my channel in the past, which they have, and I've beaten them with counter notifications. Therefore, remove the strike, YouTube. Boom, done. It's done. It's that easy. It's just annoying though that the video is it's gone for 10 business days.
Reactions for another 2-3 weeks. If you don't...
Also, yeah, do not delete the video either, because if you delete the video and your counter notification gets rejected by the system because your written portion was ass, you will be in contact with YouTube support. Eventually, if you keep harassing them, they will ask you for a link of the taken down video to do a manual check. If you've deleted that video, good luck.
Appeal this copyright strike, you're a retard. Simple as that. For now, for the next 2+...
I don't, listen, it's kind of like, I think you should send a counter notification. But if you're scared to do it because you think they might go to court, I don't blame you. Because it's easy for us to be just saying this loudly and bravely, right? Just send a counter notification. There is risk involved though. This is not a 100% safe immunity. It's just based on the pattern of behavior and what's happened historically. There's never been a case where anything actually escalated into court through anime reaction stuff. No one's stupid enough to actually pursue that. This is international fucking affairs. Like, even copyright strikes from America, like, no one wants to go through that bullshit. This is just... It's just a quota. It's literally just, a game of chicken. Some companies are trying to check off some, target list of how many strikes they can do so that they can look good, to companies. Some people just do this shit because it's for the love of the game. That's probably what this case is regarding Demon Slayer. Like, they've been very protective of Infinity Castle. They've never been protected of other actual Demon Slayer season 1, 2, whatever reactions, or even Mugen Train. Specifically with Infinity Castle, it seems like orders have been given instructions to be extra fucking hard on it. 10 months ago, the movie's been out. There's been 3 trailers. I shit you not. Demon Slayer, Crunchyroll, Demon Slayer trailer. I reacted to these trailers a long time ago. Guess what? I got copyright struck from fucking trailer reactions. Do you know how crazy that is? Do you know how insane it is that 3 trailers from Crunchyroll, I got copyright struck on that too? It was insane. It was actually so fucking insane. So I'm trying to show you, like, this is how protected they are with the movie.
Weeks, the movie will only be available on my Patreon. Sony said, we're going to strike down this video that'll make, a few $100s. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to make all of those people go to their Patreons now. Thank you, Sony. I love you. So yeah, if y'all want to
there is the Patreon incentive.
see my reaction to the movie, you're going to have to go pay for the Patreon. It's 50% off. Hopefully that helps. It's available for all tiers, not just the movie tier. Literally for all paid tiers, you can watch my reaction. 50% off. Use code FOREHEAD. Like I said, I'm not going to make a 40-minute complaining video crying about copyright. All the bullshit everybody's heard. This happens. It happens to all the movie channels. It's never going to stop. Nobody cares. YouTube does.
Yeah, this is literally just like the worst part is nobody cares. And you know what? I actually kind of prefer the system. What do I mean by that? Like, obviously in an ideal world, we wouldn't have to deal with any of this. But the fact that this is all just smokes and mirrors and, none of it actually leads to anything. There is a working system. We can coexist. Imagine a scenario where we couldn't even do this, So there is some solace in that. I might be just coping, right? This could be just such a cucked mentality after being beaten down by these corporations and other copyright companies that want to abuse YouTube system. But honestly, it's a working system. It's not the worst. It still sucks though.
Doesn't care. You try to talk to YouTube to figure all of this out. You either
it's a robot.
Or a child working at a sweatshop. So whatever, honestly, that's the state of mind I'm in right now. Whatever. Yep. That reaction was one of my favorites to do. And I think we all kind of saw this coming. Every time I look at my phone for the past 24 hours, I'm like, Oh, I thought that was a copyright strike. I'll give it another hour. And it happened. Literally, all my
The anxiety.
reaction channel friends were like, this channel got hit. My channel got hit. My channel got hit. It was crazy, man. It was like genocide, a reaction channel genocide. And it does.
This is our 9/11. Okay, that's the title. That's the fucking title. Yo, what's up, Azu? Would you geo-block Japan if given the chance? So I think that your boy Roshi actually has geo-blocked Japan. I don't. So here's the thing. If geo-blocking Japan actually allow, like, basically, if for example, if Nicholas Light has geo-blocked Japan, and that means they would not copyright Nick for the video, yes, 100%. Japanese audience is an insignificant demographic to me. Again, to the Japanese people that are watching my content, I appreciate it. But I'm trying to say, in numbers wise, this is a very insignificant portion. I don't need them. They don't really need me. And I would rather prefer to just work silently behind the scenes. You know what? I'm probably going to send Nick a message right now talking about the geo-block stuff. But again, right, if geo-blocks actually allowed copyright strikes to be prevented from Japan, hell yeah.
Doesn't really matter. I appealed it. The video is going to go back on YouTube in a bit, and it's still
2
available
weeks.
on Patreon. If they remove that, I'll just re-upload it again. So with all that being said, I'll see y'all on Patreon or in 10 business days, whenever the fuck that is, when the movie's available again on YouTube. Besides that, I got collab content coming out this weekend with Rice and Ginger. Look out for that. I think Akaza shouldn't have died, and Sony should have replaced him.
True! Akaza did nothing wrong! Free my boy Akaza! Anyways, just wanted to give a quick little update regarding what's going on with that. Again, right? Just expect the Demon Slayer movies to all go down pretty soon. I'm pleasantly surprised that mine hasn't gone down just yet. And maybe, who knows? Maybe it'll just not go down at all. But I think there's a pretty damn good chance that this video is going to get killed off pretty soon. Which is so sad because, you know, it's good to see, you know, the performance like that. But I'm salty about a video that has a merely, you know, 25,000 views, you know, that's gonna get punished. Imagine having 200, imagine having 250,000 views and it's still growing and you get capped out. That video probably would have hit 1 million views for Nick. It probably would have. And they don't want to play nice. They genuinely don't want to play nice. Like, you know, Chainsaw Man. Like, Chainsaw Man movie, they don't give a fuck. They're like, hell yeah, man, fucking do whatever you want. But Demon Slayer, like, it is their protected child, man. It's so fucking annoying. It is what it is. It's only a matter of time before my view goes down too. So I just wanted to let you guys know what's going on. Stay safe out there. Bye-bye.